began to think about the blood that was behind the pot I was smoking. And this was what gave birth to the film. In the beginning, the film would be called The Marijuana Wars. And it was the story of a gang of drug dealers fighting for power that extinguished themselves in the fight. It was the beginning of the film. But later on, I decided that my first film was about Copacabana. It was about my corner, a kind of confessional film about things that I saw from my window. So it was very easy to me to do it. But this one, I thought, well, I don't know very well the underground, the dope underground. So I decided to call Plinio Marcos, a very good playwright from São Paulo, so that he could help me in the plot. And I told him the story I wanted of the gang that would kill itself. And he said, okay, I can give you a plot based on that. But can I ask you a thing? I said, oh, of course. He said, when I was a kid, I was a boy in the docks of Santos, and I used it to help to sell dope. And one of the things, we were very afraid of a big, gay, Negro guy that everybody was afraid of him. He was Rainha Diaba, the devil queen. Can I use it as the chief of the gang? I said, wow. Really, it would be wonderful. So this was give this other scope to the film also, marijuana and glitter. So it was very important to the story.
For all that the film is something, there's a story of conflict and tension and violence, it's also a product of a lot of collaboration. You mentioned Marcos, and there's a lot of wonderful writers and artists who collaborated and brought a lot of unique contributions to the film. Maybe you could say some of those.
There are wonderful contributions to the film. Yeah. Well, actors, you saw them. Milton Gonçalves is a genius, is really a great actor. Nelson Xavier, that makes Capitu, is wonderful. Both of them, they were the top actors of Arena de São Paulo, Arena Theater, and I loved their work, so it was a clear shot to call them. And Odete Lara, well, Odete Lara I had been married to her for 4 years. She made my first film, I made my first film for her, Copacabana Me Engana. So I was not anymore married to her, but we still loved each other very much. And well, she's great. She's a singer, she's an actress, she's really great. And lots of people are not actors. Gay icons in Carioca culture, and others not gay but playing they are gay, and gay playing they are not gay, so it's a kind of mixed up. The music is wonderful for me. It helps very much the film. The photography of José Medeiros is great also, and Carlinhos Pueto that does the makeup is, and the clothes, because all of them were my friends more than really professionals in cinema. They were friends of mine. I must speak of Adriano Giacchino that made all the
production design.
The kitsch decoration and the clothes that I think are very important to the film also. So, I think a good film must have all, I think the best thing a director can do is to choose the right persons for the film. And I believe I did it.
You can tell everyone was passionate about it. It seems like you had a lot of fun making it.
Oh yeah, it was great to make. Well, it was very, we had time to do it because the producer, Roberto Farias, he had loved my first film, Copacabana Me Engana, Copacabana is Mine. So he told me, you want to do this one? You have the courage to do this one? I said, yeah, of course. So we did it, and I had all conditions. We 10 weeks to shoot that. It is in Brasilia cinema, it's a party. And it was a party for all of us. We was so funny to do it. And we played with it. And I think the result is this kind of film we did.
I'd love to give as much time to the audience as possible if anybody has any questions.